What is up? So over the weekend I happened to pick this up at a thrift shop. This is the Atari Flashback game console, and I got it for like $8, so why not, right? I grew up, that was the first game system we ever had, was an Atari. So I was kind of like, wow, kind of nostalgic. I think I'll pick it up. So I ended up buying it. It has wireless controllers, which is pretty cool. The one thing that I think is weird is it doesn't have Pac-Man. And that is because there is a classic, which is what I have here, and there's a gold version. The gold version has a couple extra games on it, including Pac-Man. So if you're going to go through the trouble of buying one of these and hooking it up to a newer TV, you're going to want to go with the gold version. And we'll go into that in a minute. So one of the things that I thought was interesting, even though this doesn't have the paddles, is the actual controller itself is really similar to the original Atari controller, except for the fact that it is really loose. It doesn't feel, it's not stiff at all. You can tell it's like really made cheaply. So I expect these probably won't last long. But I mean, I don't expect people are going to be playing like hours and hours. This kind of just kind of for playing around a little bit, I guess. But yeah, so you also have your reset buttons and stuff here. So if you're away from the console, you don't have to get up and hit it like the old one. Going back to the Pac-Man thing, which is pretty interesting, I bought one of these, which is the Jack-specific Atari controller thing. It has the game console built into the actual joystick, and this joystick is actually more along the lines of a feel. The feel of it is more along the lines of the original 2600, which is cool. And the only thing that sucks about this thing is it only has 10 games, and of course it doesn't have Pac-Man, which is crazy. But we'll go back to the classic and talk about that. One of the reasons why I said if you're going to spend the money, you might as well buy the gold version of this is because most newer TVs don't have RCAs. They're basically going to have HDMI, and both of these systems have RCAs. So you get your video and audio, meaning you're going to have a converter to convert this to HDMI to plug into one of the newer TVs. And if you're going to go through all that trouble, you might as well buy the game system that has Pac-Man and a couple extra games. Another thing I found was the video quality on this, even though it's still like 8-bit, is cleaner. It's clearer. This is like more pixelated here than this particular game console. So that was pretty interesting, and I expect if it's this pixelated on the Flashback Classic that even the gold's going to be the same way. The gameplay was not that bad. It's definitely a little bit harder to get used to because I haven't played it in a while, and I'm not sure if it's just that or the fact that it's wireless, but it seems to be that this console which is the Jack specific, has a little bit more better controls, so it's not as laggy. But other than that, I guess for what I paid for it, it's worth the money. You know, you can't beat $8 for 100 games. It's not bad. But yeah, so that was my kind of review of that. Would I buy it from the store at for full price? No. No, I wouldn't. I would just stay with one of these that is like $10. Yeah, so pretty cool. It has a nice list of games which I will put below, and you guys take it easy. If you have any questions, right below. Like and subscribe. Peace out.